Hey guys, how y'all doing today? So I am back with another video, and we're going to talk about Tammy and Amy from 1,000 Pound Sisters. Okay, so let's start with Amy. I wrote some things down because I just want to go through it. I don't want to take up too much of your time. Amy and Mike, they taking a cute little maternity pictures. Okay, they look so cute. I really do love those pictures. And Tammy looks so happy, you know, and Mike is so supportive. I just love those two as a couple. Jerry and Tammy talk. He's about to be leaving soon. My thing with Jerry is, you know, he's helping her clean her wound at this time. I don't know if he really likes Tammy. I think he likes Tammy as a friend. You know, I don't know if he likes her as a girlfriend or someone he could be with someone long term. I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell with him because he doesn't really show too much emotion. And I know they are concerned about Tammy eating, but guess what? She's an adult. She should know how to control her portions. She should know how to control everything. But when you're addicted to food, it's kind of hard. Okay, so Chris takes Tammy to the dentist. She hasn't been to the dentist in 10 years. Okay. And her front tooth is missing. Well, she got two missing teeth. So she wants to get her tooth fixed. And I think she's doing it more because she's with Jerry. I want her to do it for herself so that she can look good for herself. Forget looking good for Jerry, but I just want her to look good for herself, and it'll bring up her self-esteem. Because she said people always talk about her missing tooth. Well, do it for yourself, okay? Self-care, self-love is what needs to happen right now with Tammy. Okay, so Chris has a talk with her to help her understand that if Jerry is bringing in her junk food, he is an enabler, okay? She had a 32-ounce milkshake. She said she ordered it, but he went to go pick it up. So that is enabling her, because if he cared about her losing the weight, he would say, I'm not going to get that for you. I'm not going to get that for you. Why are you even ordering that? But like I said, she's a whole adult. She's a whole adult. And it's going to be times where there's not going to be people to hold her hand. You can't hold her hand and walk her through life. She has to want it for herself. It's getting harder and harder for her to get in and out of the van. You know what I'm saying? It's getting harder and harder and harder. Okay. So Jerry meets Chris. And what I like about Chris, he's a straight shooter. Okay? He's not going to BS with you. Okay? He not going to BS with you. He's a straight shooter. And he told him, he said he don't have no problem with Jerry, but he just don't want her eating the stuff. And Jerry knows he's not supposed to be eating that stuff around her anyway. He knows that. But like I say, Tammy is a whole adult, and she got to have some type of responsibility for herself. She needs to take accountability for what she's doing. Okay? Jerry meets Chris while he was eating a bag of chips. Chris talks with Jerry and let him know about Tammy. You know, listen, she can't be eating this stuff. She can die. So I think he got to get that in his mind. I think he don't like it when Tammy's family, you know, are on him. But he got to understand this is Tammy's life. Okay? She already latched on to him when he was staying there. When he said he had to go, she didn't want to go. And then that little we'll get to that. So Tammy and Jerry go on a date. But they can't go on a date by themselves because Amy said, sorry, Amy said that Jerry is too skinny to push Tammy in a chair. And you know what? She's right. He would break like a twig. He is so skinny. His arms would not be able to do it. So that's why Amy and Mike had to tag along, you know. And so at the dinner table, Tammy had this big old secret. Oh, she had this big old secret. And I'm like, what is the secret now? You know, I'm thinking it's something about that's concerning her weight. No, she tells Jerry, I'm pansexual. And that's when the birds start to, you know, that's when crickets started happening. The birds started chirping and crickets. Like, he's looking around like, okay, well, what is that? And so she explained to him what it is. And it seemed like it still didn't register. he didn't look too happy about it. It still didn't register in his mind what she was saying. Let me tell y'all something about this pansexual and all this kind of stuff. I never heard of pansexual. Okay, I'm very old school. I was not taught about pansexuality until it became the 2000s. That's when I started hearing about pansexuals and asexuals and this sexual. I didn't know there was that kind all these sexuals out there. But I wasn't taught that, I was taught bisexual, homosexual, and that's it. I didn't know anything about no pansexual. And Amy is so crazy. She was like, I thought pansexual when you have sex with pans. Let me tell you something. Amy is a hoot. I tell you, Amy and her jokes, and she's always farting. My goodness. I hope when she have this baby, all that farting stops, because good Lord, she be farting all the time. So, we coming down to the end of the rope. Jerry is about to leave and stuff like that, and Tammy doesn't want him to leave. She got so used to him being there and so attached to him, but she knew that he was going to only be there for a couple of days. She knew that. So she's looking really sad, and I'm concerned, because if she's sad about him leaving, then I don't want her to start binge eating. Okay, she has to learn how to live alone. She has to learn how to take care of herself. She has to take her weight into her own hands. Nobody can make her do it. You want to have a boyfriend, all this kind of stuff, but girl, you gotta grow up. Get yourself in order before you start dating anybody. Get yourself right. And that's what she needs to do. And everyone is trying to help her, but it just seems like it goes in one ear and out the other. Like, I don't even think Tammy cares anymore if she, passes away from her weight loss. She says she cares, but her actions are showing something different. I don't know if she's care. And Amy can't keep taking care of her. She got her own life to live, okay? She's going to be moving to another house for her and her family, because Mike got to take care of her and the baby, and she got to take care of the baby. There's no room for anyone to take care of Tammy. Tammy got to get it together. She has to get it together. So Tammy did her little video. She misses Jerry. He's been gone for 2 or 3 days. She feels lost without him. When she said that, I want to really slap her. I'm like, girl, please. You don't feel lost without no Jerry being there. Stop it. Let's stop it. Yes, it was nice to have a man around, but come on, sis. Let's not. No. We're not even going to take it there. She felt lost. She felt incomplete. I mean, girl, did he turn you out in that bedroom, honey? Did he flip you up, rub you down, and all that kind of stuff? Because you acting like you hook. But anyway, that's none of my business, though. I don't think that's none of my business. What they were doing in their bedroom. But anyway, so that's what Tammy been up to. Tammy and Jerry, that's what they've been up to. I really hope Tammy get it together, because if she don't, it's I don't know. It's not looking good for her. It looked like she put on more weight. She looked like she putting on more weight. It's like, girl, do you want to look like Jabba the Hutt? Like, I don't understand. Like, you need to really take your life in order. Her life is in her hands. And it's like she's taking it, like she's treating it like as a piece of paper, boiling it up and throwing it in the garbage. Nobody, if God forbid something happened to her, do you know how much a casket is going to cost to put her in there? They probably going to have to make a box. And I'm not saying this to be funny. I really am not. But she has to take her life in her own hands. I think the next step, what they should do for Tammy, is just put her in the hospital. Put her in the hospital. That way they can monitor her food intake, monitor her, and I bet you she'll start losing some weight. Put her in an institution, because no one else is fit to watch her. She's not a baby. She's not a baby. But anyway, guys, that's all I got for you with these. That's all in my notes. That's all I wanted to really talk about. Tammy is really getting on my nerves. She's pissing me off. I don't know how y'all feel about Tammy, but she's plucking my nerve. She's plucking my nerve. But anyway, guys, I can't wait for next week. I think, what's the next one come on? My 600-pound life. I'll be getting ready for that. That'll be up sometime this week. So you guys have a great day, and I will talk to you later.